What's up, people? You're watching a clip from the WRESTHINGS podcast. Make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and give us a 5-star review. By the Mandem, for the Mandem.
Next question from Nabil. Big up Nabil, man.
Yeah.
With Man City completing the treble, what 3 championships accolades would you put together to class as a pro wrestling treble?
A pro wrestling treble.
Overall
in every company.
No. Overall. So you're a wrestler.
Okay.
You've wrestled across every single promotion.
Okay.
What 3 titles would you hold that's like, wow, this guy has accomplished shit?
Well, the equivalent of a Champions League for me would be the WWE Championship.
A world title, yeah.
No, but I think it's more. I was gonna go like this. Main event WrestleMania.
Well, that's what I was thinking as well.
Winning the Royal Rumble.
I don't
winning
know if
the Royal
it's
Rumble.
specific to championships.
Then probably going to New Japan and winning the IWGP. Because people was look, if you win the IWGP, people will respect you for that.
No, 100%. But I mean, in terms of like this, it's hard. It's a good question, but it's a hard.
Okay, let's go for this.
So like you're saying, like the WWE treble ultimately should be
Royal
Rumble, main event at WrestleMania, and then winning the title at WrestleMania.
Money in the Bank is not Champions League or FA Cup. That's Carabao. I'll be real.
No, but having that. Okay. Let me.
It's higher than
Okay, let me come down. Respect it.
winning the Money in the Bank is definitely
is Europa.
Community.
It's Europa.
Yeah, it's Europe. It's like Europa.
Okay,
It's like Europa.
yes, that's a very good one. Actually,
That's a good.
very good one. Very good one. Europa.
I think personally in WWE winning the Royal Rumble, main event WrestleMania, and the Money in the Bank is
No.
That's the fault. That's
No.
not even Royal Rumble. That's Royal Rumble.
No,
Taking trouble.
don't put main event at
first.
WrestleMania. Don't put main event because you're not winning.
I didn't say main event WrestleMania. I said being at WrestleMania.
No, but main event WrestleMania is
No, but I feel like it should be a championship. I'd rather put the IC belt as the FA Cup, the Premier League as the Royal Rumble,
But then
and then
you're
the Champions League is
But then
winning
you're
the WWE.
insinuating that they have to hold these titles at the same time for it to really mean something. And I mean, it's just very rare in wrestling, isn't it? That someone's holding a mid-card title and a world title. It doesn't happen.
But what in the same year?
So, like, okay, so I said, in my opinion, I said winning the Royal Rumble, main event in WrestleMania, then winning the championship at WrestleMania in that main event. Yeah, that's for WWE. For my closest comparison, say, for New Japan...
Cody did that.
He didn't win.
No, did he?
I was thinking Cody did not win. For me, the closest comparison is New Japan winning the G1.
Turn on the aircon again. I don't want to turn it off. The yellow button.
What?
Turn on again, please. The aircon. Just for the yellow button. Go on.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, the New Japan winning the G1 climax, main event in Wrestle Kingdom, and winning the title at Wrestle Kingdom in the main event.
Yeah.
And I would say that is above the WWE version that I just said, because the G1 climax is actually seen as
something grandiose. Yeah.
Like, probably more so than the Royal Rumble win, because they take the sport more legitimately, innit? So, yeah, I would say New Japan may have the closest to what I would call a treble sort of thing.
Okay, give me a treble in AEW.
I don't think there is one.
Casino.
That's not. No.
Okay, let me get there. Okay, but I'm talking.
I may not watch your product, but one thing I do know, that casino shit.
Let me. Guys. I'm saying that this year, guys. I'm saying that this. We're going for every single company, right? We've done WWE. We've done AEW. I'm not going to go to Impact in that because I'm not really an avid.
Are you saying you don't watch your product?
I don't, and it's fine. You trying to catch me? I already been catched.
AEW.
But in terms of AEW, if you're giving AEW the treble in AEW, like a successful, for example,
5 stars for
if
Meltzer.
if MJF
6 stars for Meltzer.
if one wrestler,
7 stars for Meltzer.
if one wrestler were to leave AEW today and they had the treble, and I'm like, this guy is someone that accomplished AEW, done everything that needs to be done.
It'll probably be him talking about that person winning separate titles, though, as opposed to
give me that.
I don't even know. Like,
we haven't ever seen it. It's too new.
It's
early
really
stages.
too new to say. But I don't think they have. Like, they don't have even like an established tournament. They ain't got like a G1 that takes you to, some type of pinnacle of something. They ain't got a Royal Rumble that really means something in the grand scheme of anything.
What's AEW's WrestleMania?
They ain't got one.
So until they establish that, we can't really.
I've always said Revolution, but yeah.
No, it's not Revolution.
I always thought it was like All In or All Out.
You would think that, yeah, but
All Out would make sense, you know. They play some.
They wouldn't say they have the biggest show of the year.
Never.
All In is their biggest show of the year, and right now we don't even really know what All In means
yeah.
in the grand scape of how they book AEW because they got a pay-per-view the week after.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the closest equivalent for AEW we can say then?
To what, WrestleMania?
No, I mean to the treble. Since we have nothing.
It's just you have to look at people that have won
AEW
tag team title.
AEW title. I think if Kenny were to leave today, he's got the treble.
No.
He's won the third title.
He's won a tag team. He's won a thing. So was Hangman.
Hangman.
So TNT, innit? Triple TNT.
He needs TNT.
Well, so it would be the international title over the TNT.
Okay, if Cody won the AEW championship, because what else can you add to the treble in AEW?
That's what I mean.
TNT?
They ain't really got any other.
They've only got a
kind of
double.
established this thing. Yeah, they're really at double stage right now.
Yeah,
To be fair, the FA Cup is not elite.
it is elite.
No.
FA Cup takes the Champions League.
You know,
it's
FA Cup
good,
is the
it's good.
oldest cup competition in
It's
the world.
It's
yeah.
good. It's good.
FA Cup takes the Champions League.
What I'm
no?
saying is,
Champions League,
You can take the Champions League or Europa League.
Europa League. Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it's good, but like what I'm
But
saying
he's taking
is,
Champions League though.
I don't know. I don't
Did
think
it?
so.
what?
At one point.
If you win FA Cup,
I think it takes you. FA Cup.
You
Europa
got
League.
your qualification.
You get
You
Europa
get
League
FA Cup takes you to
qualification.
Europa.
No, you're not Champions League qualification.
No.
What I meant is, it's not that it's not elite, but it's like it's not something where it's like it's a secondary type of trophy in football terms. So a TNT being FA Cup isn't too far.
No, but then
Because TNT's got history.
Technically, if you,
It does have history.
It does,
You know,
but
even
they've-
FA Cup,
they've-
sometimes the winners can go low.
No. I'll tell you this.
ruined
I'll tell you
it,
this
though.
though.
That's
I'll
the
tell you this
issue.
though. If FA Cup here, if a team wins the Carabao Cup, I don't give a flying fuck. I don't. Even if you're Arsenal, even if my own team Arsenal, if they won the FA Cup, if they won the Carabao Cup, I don't give a flying fuck. If Arsenal won the FA Cup, I'll be like,
No, but
well done. That's
yeah,
we
I
had a
hear
great
what you're
season.
saying. But is TNT completely dead that you do not care who wins it?
TNT.
Yeah, in AEW.
No,
it's not
not
completely
really
dead
dead,
that I
bro.
don't care who wins it, but right now it's pretty buried.
It's the equivalent of when Birmingham was in the final of the FA Cup.
And they won, and it was nice for them.
See, now if if they then won the Champions League and Premier League, which obviously they didn't do and wouldn't have never done, that would be the treble.
Yes.
What do you
Just
mean?
because they've won it,
What do you mean?
it doesn't lower the value of the treble.
Wait, say that again. So
What I'm saying is,
if Birmingham won FA Cup, Premier League,
and Champions League, that's the treble.
Yeah.
We wouldn't go, oh, but it doesn't mean anything because Birmingham are winning it.
What do you mean?
it's still a
What
treble.
doesn't mean anything? The FA Cup doesn't mean anything.
No, the treble in general. Like we wouldn't say
we wouldn't discount a treble winning
team because it's Birmingham.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
the team that won it.
That title is still part of a treble. So TNT can still be part of a treble in AEW.
Yeah. But I think from what we're saying and how we've been discussing this, I don't think there is a treble in AEW right
It's
now.
not right now.
I tried.
Unless you want to add the international.
No, Bill, I tried.
No, I think
What about
New Japan,
international?
we said...
International.
Yeah, but that's more than just like winning 3 titles. Who's like a triple crown winner.
Okay. I think
There's a difference between being a triple crown winner and
I think in terms of
the
wrestling,
treble
yeah,
equivalent.
you need a title and a moment. You need titles and moments to include to make a treble, right? Am I seeing it right?
Or you
Yeah,
could count
I
a
hear
treble
you.
as someone that's
Moments.
been
I can't
world
lie.
champion in 3
Three
different
companies.
companies.
You know,
Yeah.
So someone like... Am I right in saying AJ Styles?
Well, that's if we
Impact-
count
Impact-
TNA.
If you count
Impact,
TNA.
TNA Championship, WWE Championship,
And then
Why wouldn't you count TNA, by the way?
IWGP. Has it been Ring of Honor?
That's me.
Ring of Honor.
I
It's not
think-
me.
He's on IWGP.
What about Ring of Honor?
I think one thing we're
I
missing
don't
from
think
this.
he was Ring of
I
Honor.
think
That
one
don't
thing
count,
we're
no
missing
trouble.
from this is coming from a prominent faction as well. You have
Why
to
would
remember-
that be in the treble?
Because all the
Just gangs.
What is it if you ain't?
No,
It's
but-
not institutionalized, man.
all the top wrestlers all came from like a faction. They were always a part of a team.
I'll tell you what though.
But
tell you
that's
what.
just common.
If-
Like it's just a
Okay, I
trope.
see what you're trying to come at this year.
Not everyone.
Don't clip.
Not,
I see what you're trying to come at this year.
Your head
For
is-
example,
You're so shook.
no, I'm trying to agree with you. I'm trying to agree with you, innit? I'm trying to agree with you.
agree.
So, for example, say if
AJ
Cool.
Styles, Bullet Club, IWGP
And-
champion,
cool.
WWE champion.
Evolution,
That's a good
obviously,
question. Who was
Evolution.
never in a faction?
never in a faction
That
ever.
became a top guy.
Yeah, I don't think there was.
Slyly
Stonk-
Austin.
Austin, yeah, Austin
Austin
tag
was
team.
part of thing though.
W Dangerous Alliance.
Dangerous Alliance.
I wanted to
Yeah,
say
that's
that.
true, that's
Two-man power trip.
That's
as
true.
well.
That's not
That's
a
not a faction.
faction.
That's
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
You
CM
can't,
Pop Straight Society.
CM Punk, CS Society.
Cop.
you can't mention a top wrestler that's not come from a faction.
But when you say, okay, there's a difference though between leading the faction
Yeah.
and being
Be-
embedded
be-
in the
be-
faction.
But the
being
thing is though,
embedded in the faction, whether you-
factions are
so-
mad random most of the time. Sometimes they're just like, oh, what you ain't gonna to do? Go in a faction.
The faction has to be successful as well.
Then-
Evolution was
okay,
successful.
so CM Punk
Yeah.
then.
CM Punk Straight Edge Society.
Straight Society.
Yeah, but he
Was that
was leading the faction, meaning he was already a top guy at that point. to some degree.
Oh, so it has to be before they become a world
Ultimate
champion.
Warrior. He was never in a faction.
True.
Never in a faction.
That's a good point. That's
So
actually that's a
I-
very good
I
point.
wouldn't
There's
class him
a-
as a top guy in my opinion.
No, he won a world championship
of course
in the main
he was.
event.
Of course he
Of
was.
course,
Guys,
Listen,
come on, stop.
Listen, stop.
Come on.
Listen. Of course he's a top guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't class him
Okay,
as a
cool,
top
cool.
guy.
Okay,
He's
cool.
Birmingham.
To me,
Sorry, Brighton.
No, look, but
Leicester City. He's Leicester City winning the
Matchman
Premier.
Randy Savage, but he was part of NWO at one point.
Basically,
DDP.
what-
Invasion.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is,
yeah.
for someone to be a top wrestler, they've always come from like a prominent faction of some sort.
But
As
that's
in
usually-
births.
But no, but that's
As
usually
in births.
because
They've always come from a faction, like obviously.
The Rock.
But that's
National domination.
usually because they
Yeah,
embed
Rock was
them
in-
in
I'm naming it, I'm
factions. They usually embed them in factions because they see some level of potential.
Potential, yeah,
They
yeah.
want you to learn
Learn, yeah.
from
Learn
others
from
around
others,
you,
yeah.
etc., etc.
Undertaker won in no faction.
He was.
Ministry of Darkness.
No, but as in
That's
came
his
from
homies.
as it came
though.
from it.
That's him.
As in him coming from it.
He was
But
there for 10
in it.
years deep.
Whether you come from it or you're
Undertaker was.
part of it,
Undertaker. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Nah, let me not say nothing.
Undertaker's been in a few factions still.
I think Ministry's the only one, bro.
Corporation as well.
He wasn't in the corporation.
Ministry Corporation.
That's the
bro.
same group.
It's the same. It's a spin-off.
But you just said he's not in the corporation.
Yeah, yeah.
No, corporate ministry is like
It's a spin-off.
it's a spin-off of Ministry of
Ministry of
Darkness.
Yes.
He's still Heisenberg. It's just a spin-off.
Breaking Bad and Better
Better
Call
Call
Saul.
Saul.
What did they call it in the business? A merger.
Yeah, he's a merger, fam. I wouldn't say he's been in two factions.
What's up, people? You're watching a clip from the Wrestling's podcast. Make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and give us a 5-star review. By the Mandem, for the Mandem.